Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I gotta stretch.
Oh my gosh, y'all are here. What's up, F Gamer? What's up, Willy Wonky Donkey? Good morning, y'all. We're gonna work with a client today. They're also a Yoshi player, and they're also surprisingly goes by the tag of Kuya Yoshi, which is weird to me, because I also go, it's very similar to my tag, and I also main Yoshi. So it's a little weird in terms of I feel like I'm coaching a mirror sometimes, but we'll see. We're just waiting for them to join into the arena, and then we'll talk to them, and we'll probably learn a lot about Yoshi stuff today. But yeah, how are y'all doing? Before we get into the meat of the session, how are y'all doing? If anyone has any questions, I'm happy to answer it. Okay. We just gotta wait for them to come in. There we go. Oh, they're double checking their thing. Okay. Cool. I guess I could prep some notes here and talk about Yoshi a little bit, so when people watch this, they understand what's going on. This is a live stream video, so it's not really scripted, but what I do know is that we're gonna work on Yoshi stuff today. Yoshi is in my mind, a very mobile, aggressive character that can be either like a combo demon or kind of like a hit and run type character of just being able to just weave in a bunch of nairs and quick attacks at you while keeping themselves very difficult to hit. You really have to utilize Yoshi's best in the game air speed to really bring out the greatness in him. And then from there you have a lot of pretty simple yet effective ways of dealing damage. So with Yoshi, the most common combos would be like up tilts or forward tilt into a bunch of up airs. You could use nair as like a landing nair to kind of start off the combo as well. Back air is another interesting combo starter. At low percents it could combo into itself, and at high percents you could kind of use the first couple hits of back air to set up drag downs, which combo into anything really, but primarily either another up tilt or a smash attack even. You could use down tilt to set up tech chases. Yoshi has a very versatile kit in terms of a lot of different options Oh, they're in. So let's say hi to our client. Oh, his name's Son Yoshi. That's cool. Okay, let's do this call and then let's see if I could get this set up. Let's say nice to meet you too. Yeah, chat, feel free to talk and comment as we're doing this session. And we're just waiting for them to join the call. I'm also like waking up too.
Hey, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Awesome. Well, thank you for having me as your coach today. Hopefully I make today really fun and enlightening. If you have any questions at all throughout today's session, feel free to just interrupt me and ask away, because I want to be a resource for you today on this lovely morning.
Okay.
But yeah, let's just hop right into it. We'll do an icebreaker round, and then we'll do an evaluation set, and then from there we could adapt the session to your needs, based on what I
Okay.
see in those sets. Yeah. This
Right.
one's just like a fun one to start us off. Nothing too crazy. Just more to have fun and test the connection.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I was checking mine. I want to make sure I was on wire. Again, after paranoid, I wanted to go double check it. I was 100% sure I was, but I kind of wanted to check it anyways.
Oh yeah, no, it's all good.
3, 2, 1.
Got a hero.
All right, that's all right. It's a little delay, but nothing crazy.
Yeah, it's not too crazy. And I think that's just the nature of like online, is that there's gonna be just a little bit of like in-hand lag. Yo, what's up, Russell? How you doing? Oh. There you go. There it is! I saw the up smash right too. Who is my main? I'm also a Yoshi main. Oh, nice.
Oh, I know what's going on. It's not a lag. I know what's going on. Okay, I know what's going on. My younger brother is in my brother's control settings.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, perfect. That's why we
I
do
was thinking it goes
the.
to lag a lot. I said, why do I keep jumping on my? I'm trying to hit the block button. I was like, wait a minute, I forgot he used to jump the block button for the jump.
Yeah, that's why we do the icebreaker round, so we could see if there's anything going on. But yeah,
So let me go ahead and I could change it. I could change it in settings, can I?
you could change it here. So we go to the bottom right, where you pick your character, and then when you pick your name in this like menu, just make
Oh,
sure you
it's,
pick
yeah,
the.
it's still on. It's still on Boofy. I could have swore I changed that.
Yes,
There
Willy
we
Wonky
go.
Donkey, we both main Yoshi. But our client here also plays a Min Min, where I'm still figuring it out.
I played a little bit of Min Min, but I'm not gonna say I'm pro with it. But I'm still searching for a secondary character. I was looking for something more of a disjoint.
Yeah,
And I like Min Min because it reminds me of Luffy, so that's one of the reasons I kept picking Min Min.
and that's honestly all the justification you need if you want to play Min Min. If you like Luffy, then go for it. Did you fix your controls?
Yes, it's already fixed.
Okay,
And it was just in the wrong name title. It was still on Boofy instead of Kuya.
gotcha. Okay, so we're gonna do the evaluation rounds first. I'm gonna start off with Yoshi, and I might switch off the character based on how the set is going. We'll probably do 2 or 3 games.
Okay.
So good luck, have fun. Just play how you normally play. Don't worry too much about like playing your best right now. Just like how you normally play. I mean, you'd also like still play your best too, but like don't stress about like, you know, like play how you normally play too.
All right, we'll do. I was just doing some training earlier against a that was looked at one of your past videos about training against CPUs. So I put the level 9 K rule, and I was testing if I could fight the character. Apparently I can't. I just haven't got the right timing for it yet.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay, I would not something that. Nice. Nice. That's another thing I'm pretty weak on doing my tech.
Your what?
My techs.
Your attacks? What about your attacks?
No, mom. No, checking.
Oh, teching. Yeah, teching is a little harder on online, but I do love me a jab lock. Let's see here. Let me take some notes. I'll stay Yoshi for this one. I just want to write some stuff down. Okay, let's do another one.
All right. Oh wait, should we change stages? Yeah, I think we
Oh
should.
yeah, I don't know. So mine is set on random, but random legal stages. So
Yeah.
just pick a battlefield or whatever stage you want to work on.
Okay. I'll probably try to do mine that way. I was just afraid to do it because I wasn't sure it was gonna give me like literally every random stage on there.
Yeah, you can just do yours as battlefield and be fine. How much does it cost to do a coaching session? It's like 25 an hour. But then this is if you get more hours, it'll be like discounted per hour. Oh, nice. PS2. Oh, whoops. Get in there. Nice. Alright. Sure. This.
That's the one thing I need to get that juggle thing. I need to get more consistent anyways.
Let's see here. Okay. Let's do one more. Let's do one more game with the Yoshi Dittos, and I might switch.
Okay.
I'm gonna switch my character. Sun.
All right.
There you go. Nice.
Yeah, that's another thing I got to work on mashing.
You didn't want to mash it? That's okay.
No, I need to work on mashing.
Yeah, you could for mashing, you could do both like doing circles on like the control stick and like pressing a button really quickly. So like doubles your inputs.
Okay.
So it's quicker. Okay, cool. Let's go over some notes now. Some initial notes, and then, or you could press okay. We could use the match as like a visual.
Okay.
But yeah, I think you understand some of like the bread and butters for Yoshi. So it's like, you know, tilt attacks in the up air, which is great. You know, nair out of shield is really good, so you use that a lot. And you're going for a lot of up smashes too. Yoshi's up smash is a really good option, even though it hasn't been working on me because I'm like stuffing it out before like your up smash could come out. I still think it's good to use it, and like you're using it at the right percents, you know, at high percents, and you're using it as an anti-air. Like still use up smash, but maybe just do it a little bit earlier so that you're more like anti-airing them rather than like up smashing them like when they're near like the base of your foot. You want to aim for them when like they're above your head,
Like at the tip of the foot.
yeah, aim for the tip of the foot, because I think your current mentality when it comes to up smash is like you're aiming for me when like I'm right on the same plane as you, but I want you to like think of up smash as like hitting above me. So if I do decide to land on you, your foot will make contact first before your actual like the rest of your body.
Okay.
But overall, those are like those 3 things that I think you're doing well. Let's go over some things that we could implement, or like some tips to improve your Yoshi even more. Coach, how do I deal with Steve on the Skyblock map? Oh,
Okay.
counterpick Steve. So the first tip is to... This is great because we're both Yoshi mains, and I could just like naturally play, and you watching my options can also like inform you how to use certain moves, which is great. Like I noticed that like when I started using back air, you started using back air. When I did a down B, you did a down B. But some of the main things that I do want you to focus on is, first, you like to do a lot of approaching forward airs like this. A lot of full hop fairs. And unfortunately, forward air has like this whole wind up animation and then Yoshi swings it. Like you can use Yoshi's like aerial drift to like cover distance and then like a forward air comes out, which is why it feels kind of fast. At higher levels of play, this full hop forward air can become very like telegraphed, because you're like, you know, Yoshi's swinging his head back and then he's gonna do a forward air, so people can see you drifting in and then react like, oh, that's a forward air coming in, I'm just gonna do like a shield and then maybe a nair out of shield, or maybe a grab out of shield, or an up smash out of shield. So you do want to have a lot of aerial diversity when you want to approach. So not only do you want like you know, short hop fairs are good, but you could also do like, you know, approaching nairs, approaching back airs, or like just back airs to throw out in neutral, just to make it a little different so your opponent doesn't know exactly what you want to do. When I see that you want to do like when you're opening up with like a lot of forward airs, I'm like, okay, this is their game plan, and they're constantly going for forward air. I could just let them swing at me, defend it properly, and I get a free punish.
Okay. But that explains why I watch some high level plays. While I see Yoshi play, well, not just Yoshi, just about any character plays a lot differently. Cause like for example, when I was watching Yoshi Door, and I had someone once told me that I should use like a lot of like forward airs and nairs and stuff like that. And one of the main moves I see Yoshi do, and I believe him that one Yoshi player named Mark. I see a lot of back air. And what's interesting about that statement is the fact that when I first started playing Yoshi, I found the back air to be, for me, most useful for me. But I don't know how to space it very well, and I was told to avoid doing that move because it leads me to unpunished. But when I watch high level play, I see that move used a lot.
Yeah. I think the benefit of like back air over forward air here is one, it's like the range. So one, it's like your back air does poke out a little bit more. So like in neutral, throwing this out, you could kind of like tag people, or like you're poking at people and spacing, where, because one of Yoshi's inherent like flaws or like weaknesses is like Yoshi doesn't have too much range. But you do have some moves to kind of take account for that, and back air will give you like that range.
One of them.
And paired with your aerial speed. Oh, what's up, Supper? What's up, Chara? How are y'all doing? Because you could pair back air with like your amazing air speed, you could cover a lot of distance while throwing out a bunch of hitboxes like this, and it becomes really difficult to defend. Or like if I'm doing a bunch of retreating back airs, it's really difficult for someone to chase me. And then comparing that to like a bunch of forward airs, like there's all this like this lag or this startup lag of so that's why back air is generally better, but that doesn't mean like to never use forward air, because forward air still has its uses for sure. But no, back air is just a beautiful like spacing tool, and you also combo it into a lot of stuff. If you manage to do like, this is a bit more advanced, but if you hit like only the first part of back air, it pops them up. And you could do like an up smash, something like that.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of application there, but I think the first part for you is to just be comfortable using back air more. And when you use back air more, you're gonna naturally have to learn to do a RAR, which is this. Can you RAR?
Okay. That's the. Wait, give me a second.
Yeah, take your time. No rush, no rush. Yeah, that was close. Nice. Okay, we'll go over RARing in the next game, but does that...
If I'm not mistaken, isn't the roaring like the turnaround back air?
Exactly, yeah. Or,
Okay.
yeah. Well, before we get it, it's like a little tangent from the first note. Does that kind of make sense on why like you should use your fair, nair, and back air when you want to approach, compared to like only using full hop fair?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. And then feel free to mix it up between full hops and short hops as well. That just adds another layer of unpredictability to your gameplay. And being unpredictable is a really good thing in Smash. Chara, I know what RAR is, but what does it stand for? Great question, Chara. RAR stands for a reverse aerial rush. Oreo. Oh, you missed Mama. Okay, so I see what you're doing right now for RARs, and there's some common, what's it called? You're doing some common, like super common, I guess, misinputs.
Yeah.
So I can break it down for you super easily.
On that.
So basically, you
should try with the...
if you just to like break it down like in like a super easy way, you just want to think like without even the backer, just think about running and then getting the skid animation to turn yourself around, and then jumping. So it's just run, skid, jump. Run, skid, jump. Run, skid, jump. Oh, run, skid, jump. And then after you get this feeling down of just like run, skid, and jump, I want you to think like right when you jump, you want to completely shoot your controller back in the original direction that you were running, so that you keep that aerial drift towards like your original direction. So it'll look more like that. So it's like one fluid motion. Perfect, just like that. And then from there, that's when you'd add the back air. So just run, skid, jump, and then back air. Nice. And you notice how like you do like, when you do this awkward like jump like in place, that means you didn't shoot your controller stick back in the direction of where you were running after you did the jump.
Okay.
Like you're jumping too quickly when your controller is still like skidding to the other side, so the game thinks like you want to do like an in place thing. There's some other like tech to it, but that's like the basics of roaring. You could pair it with a back air as well, so like if you do run, skid, jump, and then you press like the A button, you would do like the rising back air. But I try not to be too reliant on that macro, and it's good to like time your aerials when you want it to come out instead of doing it always from rising. So these are just like segmented back airs, or segmented roar back airs. The cool part about roaring too is that you don't have to do a back air when you do this. I've seen other Yoshis use up air as like a roar option, like this.
Yeah.
And it's pretty cool. It could kill. Up air has a lot of knockback as well, and it comes out super quickly. But it's just a really good mobility option that everyone should know, just because a lot of people have really good back airs.
Much.
And then you do some cool stuff like this. Oh, whoops, hold on.
Now, I don't know if you know if I did try doing that, but I haven't really mastered it.
I love it.
I keep doing that.
Yeah.
I keep,
You keep egg rolling.
Yeah.
I think, I started B reversing, like, primarily with, like, my B button and my right stick now. Because I play claw grip on my controller, so it makes it super, consistent for me.
You did, B button on your right stick now?
Yeah, so I'm doing... It's the same inputs as a regular B reverse with the controller stick. But it's just the same, like, you know, the B button and then a slight moment after you put a directional input, and your right stick can count as a directional input for a B reverse. So I can do like... Oh, there we go. I'm messing it up the second one. But I think for me, when coaching Yoshi, I don't think you'd need B reversing that much. I think it's just more applying it to like your standard neutral approach. So going back to our first note with like, you know, all the full hop forward airs, once you start showing your opponent like you're capable of approaching with like back air, nair, and forward air, they're gonna start shielding more in anticipation of you approaching, which is when you start just approaching with like a short hop neutral B, and that gives you like an opening. And that creates a whole like another layer of unpredictability of just like, is this Yoshi going to attack me, or is this Yoshi gonna grab me? And those two things, generally speaking, has 2 different answers to punish that. So it gives you better odds in a fight. What's up, Buzzy? We are streaming today. One last note that I'll say about this neutral approach thing is that if your opponent's a masher, like they're throwing out a bunch of attacks, I would not recommend like the neutral B approach unless you outrange the attacks that they're mashing out, because their attack hitbox might cancel the grab. But that's like one small thing. Do you have any questions about that? About like aerial usage or like approach options from the sky?
Well, right now, I guess the main thing you're going to work on is just, well, I guess in this case, will be the rare and using the back air. Now, one thing that I do with the back air that maybe you can, maybe have a suggestion. When I do like for example, when I do this, got that move. When I do this,
The forward tilt?
I typically use the C stick when I'm doing this.
That's fine.
And I can't even do the A stick with it, but same thing with the back air too. It depends on the circumstance. Like right now, I'm using the C stick for the back air. I just feel like I can control it better, and I can same thing with the forward air. So it just all depends on the situation.
I think, well, when you do a C-stick input in the sky, you'll always do an aerial. So I don't think you have to worry about like that per se. And I think I personally love doing C-stick aerials as well, just because you could control them independently. So you could have your control stick to the left, and you could still do like a C-stick to the right while keeping like moving to the left.
Okay. So look up doing rares and focus more on, not gonna say focus too much more, but do back airs more.
Yeah, back airs and nairs. The benefit of approaching with nair is like it comes out really quickly, and it's pretty safe on shield when you like hit it like pretty low to the ground.
That's the back air, right?
No, the nair. So
nair.
for me, back air is like more for like the range of it and the knockback of it. But then nair, the boot, the Tims, this is more for like the speed of it, because it comes out stupidly fast.
Yeah, one thing is a mistake input. Sometimes I would do what's the point? I know I can envision it. It's the if I would do this and then come out, sometimes I would do this instead of doing
The nair.
straight out. Right.
I get that. That's just a misinput that happens sometimes. You have to just make sure that if you want to do like a shield and then approach with the nair, that you jump out of it first, and then you have to reset your stick to neutral, and then after you see the nair come out, that's when you bring your stick back holding forward. Because if you do the forward air or forward and A at the same time, the game will think forward air, when you want something like that instead.
Okay.
You want to try it out?
So maybe I need to practice on pretty much input control for sure.
Let's move on to the next tip now. You didn't toss many eggs at me, and it might be like a matchup thing, because the Yoshi Ditto is kind of weird like that, where we don't feel like it's safe to throw eggs at each other. But
Yeah.
Yoshi eggs are, despite it not doing too, actually that did 8. That's pretty good damage. It's a very versatile projectile. You have a lot of options of like throwing it anywhere you want, from straight up to straight forward. You could do like a lighter throw to make it give a little bounce, to give it a little bit more of like a speed mix up.
Yeah.
And there's some combos you could really like alley-oop yourself with the egg. So during our evaluation round, I did like an egg into like an up smash.
Yeah.
I think it was something like that, basically.
Yeah.
So if you have advantage and you have a little bit of space, but you don't want to like fully commit yourself into like getting close to your opponent, feel free to toss some eggs at your at the guy and see how they react to it. It's low pressure or low stress pressure for you, because like you're freely tossing eggs at people and they have to answer it. And if you see that it, like, position yourself so when it does hit, you can like instantly follow up with something else.
Okay.
But it's an important, I think it's an important tool for Yoshis to use, mostly in advantage, but you could also use it in neutral to kind of like, you know, just tell people to approach you, or if you think that you're gonna jump, you could throw an egg like more in midair, to kind of cover the airspace. But I also like pairing like a short hop with a neutral B or an egg throw, just so it's like harder for people to, or it keeps me mobile, and I could do stuff like that with like the egg into forward air if the egg hits. And people are scared of eggs, so they'll start shielding. So what should you do if you see a shield? Well, not a shield break. You could go for like an egg, like your neutral B grab if you see that they're shielding the egg throw.
Okay.
So you do something like something similar to that, where it's like you land on them, you see them shielding, and if they shield the egg, you might be able to like pressure with the grab right after.
Okay.
So super versatile projectile that I think you don't have to spam it, but it's definitely something that helps with Yoshi's approach as well. Side B and down B are kind of like overall pretty situational. So I wouldn't. There's a weird thing going on with like the state of egg lay where it's like this is like a bad move, but it's also like I've never seen anyone actually punish this move that well. So there's.
And it can also break shields too.
It could break shields, so that does have some application. But yeah, does the eggs note help? Why we should use these eggs?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out. Well, I know I got to use it more, but I know I got to aim it a little bit better. I did see. I'm not sure that the lower he can go. I don't know if you can go lower than that. Can you? Nope, you can't. I don't think you can.
Yeah, holding it's like straight out is will be the lowest, I believe.
There was this one funny looking egg trick I've seen someone do, and I he's actually, I believe he's one of the top Yoshi players and one of the claim he's one of the top Yoshi players in North America. But I've seen him doing that. I thought it was interesting. Never seen anyone do that before.
Yeah.
But he kind of like he calls it the egg trump, and he kind of like falls off the cliff and does like up this thing where he had the egg straight up, and he follows it up with the spike.
Oh yeah, you could do that. I don't do it straight up though. I think when I do that, I mostly do it as a ledge trapping option. So if my opponent's here, you just position yourself right here, and you just hold up and press neutral B to get a natural arc. And you don't want to like overshoot it, because like you don't want to push too much power because it'll just go straight over their head. So I just do like a regular like tap, and that's just more consistent. And if they get hit by that like arc, you could jump up and then do a forward air right after.
Okay.
You could also add like a little bit of arc if you like, but it's just some nice free pressure on someone on ledge. But yeah. Nice.
I know one other important thing that I need to work on for sure, probably the most important thing, is my neutral game. That's something I'm not very strong in at all. At least in my mind, I'm not that strong in it.
Oh, well, we addressed that one with the first tip actually, because your initial neutral was mostly like full hop forward airs, which was really easy to kind of like play around. And I guess while we're on the topic of it, and luckily you have like the luxury of watching this whenever you want. Shout out YouTube. In terms of your movement, I think you tend to back off from me a lot. And that with Yoshi, that relieves a lot of like neutral pressure. Yoshi should be a character that when this dinosaur gets close to you, that it kind of forces people to make a reaction. Because they don't want to get hit by a bunch of like up airs and tilt attacks and stuff.
Okay.
But because you're constantly like retreating from me, where it's like you throw out an attack, you notice it doesn't work, so you run away to make space, and then it rinse and repeats. That gets pretty like predictable, and I could start punishing you as you run away, and that just gives me more openings. So I would like, it's okay to back up a little bit, but I think you want to play more like at a mid-range from your opponent in neutral, just so you have that burst speed to surprise them whenever you need to. Because if you're too far away, people aren't that scared of you. But if you're closer, it's like, oh shoot, now Yoshi has like this threat bubble in front of him where there's like all these potential things that Yoshi can do, and I don't know what exactly they're gonna do, so now I have to act, or else they're gonna do something.
Okay.
But yeah, Yoshi is a close quarters guy for sure, so being able to weave in from like being super up close to being kind of mid-rangey will be very helpful in neutral, just because it gives you more opportunity to do those combos and do the fun stuff that Yoshi can do.
Okay.
The last.
Also,
what's up?
I'm also pretty bad against like supposed characters that Yoshi is a good matchup in. Let's say, for example, against King K. Rool or even Ganondorf. Pretty much mostly heavyweights, for the most part. I'm not gonna say I'm pretty comfortable against Donkey Kong. I played against him a lot of times.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely not that comfortable with King K. Rool or even Ganondorf.
I could definitely go some Ganon to see what's going on. Here, let me do the one last tip the one last tip that I have for you from those evaluation rounds, and then I'll play some Ganon with you.
Yeah, definitely not good against 40s. And Link seems to be the one that kind of gets under my skin more.
We can practice that too. We have a lot of time. But okay, last tip. You know that out of shield nair is good.
Yes.
You know that's good. The, I guess, maladaptive... Hey, Oreo, don't eat that. Stop. Sorry, that's my cat. The maladaptive behavior that happens with a lot of Yoshi mains, because we know that out of shield nair is good, is that you tend to play a lot more reactive or a lot more predictably reactive, where it's like you will opt for the shield and really hope that someone just like will hit your shield, so you do your nair out of shield. This has made it so if your opponent has a little bit of gall, that they'll do stuff like tomahawks, well, they'll just grab your shield, or they might call it out with like more safer shield pressure, because like with nair, it comes out really quickly, but it doesn't have range. So if someone's like outspacing this nair range on your shield, and you do nair out of shield, you're not going to be hitting them, and you might open yourself up for another punish because you're doing this. So because of that, I want you to think about both other things you can do from shielding, as well as other ways that you would force people to whiff, instead of like Do you like Avatar? Do you like Avatar: The Last Airbender?
The original or the live action?
The original.
Yeah, I've only watched it once. Like I only watched the whole series once.
Okay. Well, as an analogy, I think when Yoshis sit in shield and they want their opponent to hit their egg to do your Nair out of shield, that's very earthbendery. Like you're standing your place with your form, and then when like they get to you and they hit your rock shield, that's when you strike. So you're really like you're sticking it with your defense, but you could also take inspiration from other elements, but do the same thing. So if you want to play more like a airbender, instead of like standing your ground here, just dash back a little bit. So let's say someone's trying to attack me in the middle of the Pokeball and they're swinging here. You could just dash back a little bit and then do like a pivot grab. You could dash back and come back in with a 4 tilt, or like dash back and then dash back in with an approaching Nair. And that's more of the sense of like making your opponent whiff. Like they're whiffing their attack
Oh,
here.
that's how you do that.
Yeah, you just do like a skid grab. Oh, that's.
I've never done that before. I'm not gonna lie, I've never done it before.
It's a bit of a weird grab. That it's kind of weird to like
But-
apply.
But sometimes maybe something I'm doing. Maybe really I'm gonna hold my control. But sometimes when I do that, I do a force smash.
Yeah.
In fact, so
The benefit of
yeah,
a
yeah.
pivot grab is like it has slightly more range than a regular grab. But you do have to dash back a little bit. But yeah, just like
I got what y'all do the skid animation? Yeah, looks like I would. Yeah, I keep doing a force smash. Yeah,
that one I'm not. Smash is weird like that. Oh, I see.
you know what I mean? Like every
Yeah.
now and then he'll do a force smash, but I'm clearly pressing the D button.
I think that was something about like grab kind of being noted as a attack input as well, or like it counts as an A button.
That is so weird.
It is pretty weird.
Trying to find another way of doing it. No, that's not working. Yeah, keep doing a force smash.
I'll text you on why. It's like a weird reason why. But going back to the whole analogy, like sometimes you want to like duck and weave instead of like blocking, or like
Okay.
it's one you could be both like defensive, like doing this is good, but it's also good to mix up like your movement to like make people whiff with your good air mobility, and then come in with an attack right after. And another like just unhealthy habit is that people will bait out the Nair out of shield by just landing next to you, holding shield, and then you do like Nair automatically, like autopiloting it, and then they block your Nair, and then you get hit by like their up smash out of shield. So you just have to be a little bit more. Yoshis in general have to be more conscious that this Nair out of shield is not the get out of jail free card that we once thought it was. Like it's still really good and you should use it, but there is counterplay to this, and you need to recognize when people are like abusing the Nair out of shield habit. And if your opponent doesn't know how to deal with Nair out of shield, keep on doing it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but if you see like yeah, abuse it until, or take advantage of Nair out of shield until your opponent proves to you that they know what you're doing, and you have to adapt because of it.
Okay.
But yeah, those are the main 3 tips. Do you have any questions about anything?
Well, not at the moment. I'm gonna keep all that stuff in mind though for sure.
Yeah. I'm gonna switch to Ganon now, and then just to see what's going on. My prediction is that before this session, before I gave you those notes, because you're doing a bunch of like full hop fairs, that the Ganondorf or like any heavyweight is able to just hit you before your fair hitbox comes out, which is just opening yourself a lot. And that's like just the
Okay.
one, I guess, cracking your neutral armor. So hopefully with these tips that you could beat the Ganon, but we'll see. Let's be Smurf Ganon. Yeah, there we go.
Smurf Ganon.
Smurf Ganon. How are we doing, chat? Hey Buzzy, hey Chara. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, then break it again. Yeah, you break, I
Right.
fix. This is the best part about live stream sessions. We could hang out with the viewers as well. Oh, cross up. Oh, I see the. My pivot grab, no. Oh wow, that did not work there. Okay. All right. I'm getting greedy for that.
Oh, my bad.
That's a
Well, this is the egg thing I wanted to do.
yeah, a little pineapple there. That's all good. Nice.
That's my fault right there.
Yeah, the get up attack whiffed.
Yeah.
Good grab. Best move in the game. Yeah, also my nair kind of outranges your nair, so you gotta adjust for that.
Ooh. Okay, yeah, much better than that for sure.
Like, I think right now I'm noticing like you're just not putting out a hitbox to outspeed me, because against Ganon at least you have to kind of out buttons me basically, or else I get like my long limb big attacks. Like I think there was a moment where you're just running at me without putting anything in, which gave me a forward tilt.
Yeah.
Ganon had potential to be a good brawler. He just needed better airspeed and less lag. He's a good brawler. Roll away. Oh, roll in. Nice. Forward smash. Another one. Good egg.
I got number. I got hit like a truck.
Yeah, everything Ganon does.
Haven't gotten that yet.
Taking that is kind of hard.
That was just bad DI right there. Oh yeah, I forgot you can't do that.
Someone in chat now has to send me $5 for landing that Warlock punch during a session. Ooh, parries. Best move in the game.
The thing I know is I can't seem to parry that, and that's one thing one of my younger brothers hits me with a lot, and I haven't figured out how to really protect that. I know you can do it, but I haven't got to put my guy consistently.
I can teach you how to, or we go over that too, but before I teach you that, I'm gonna say, chat, you owe me $5 for landing 3 reads in a row there. Okay, let's talk over how to deal with Ganon side B, or like just teching in general. Because honestly, teching the side B is a little bit of a tricky. So we're not fighting this one. There's a example lecture moment. Abraham Lincoln doesn't have $5. He does not. Okay, so right now there's two underlying problems with how you're approaching side B, or like just the tech situations. So one is like actually teching it, which over time you'll just get it. So I'm just gonna do a side B. You want to do it like, if you do it too early, the game might lock you out. So just press the shield button like after he does that like choke explosion thing, as you're like getting shot down, and you should be able to tech it. Ready?
Okay. I didn't know it. Alright.
Yeah, don't worry, take your time. There you go, see? Let's do it one more time for keeps. Perfect. So you know the timing now. The second thing on why.
You know something interesting though?
Yeah, what's up?
I have a way I can train again specifically that. I just thought that I could say it on that. I do get a special training thing on my Switch. I just haven't activated it yet.
Hey, Tinglehawk.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm picking up what you're putting down. But yeah, the second underlying issue of how you were approaching side B, or just those tech situations in general, is that you would always either roll left or roll right. When you're put on the ground and you don't tech it, you have four, or if you tech it too, teching's the first thing, but if you don't tech it, you also have the normal get up and get up attack that you could do. So you have four options when you're knocked on the ground, but because you're only doing roll left and roll right, you're turning my 1 in 4 chance guess into a 1 in 2, which is much better odds at the casino. And pairing that with like me observing your habits of like when you like to roll out and roll in, it makes the read feel more guaranteed for me. So that's why I was able to do that little thing at the end. You like, primarily for you, I'll just say it out and about so you could change it how you like. You tend to roll away first, like roll away from me, and then on the second instance you like to do the mix up of rolling in towards me. So it's like an ebb and flow rolling habit, which allowed me to do that last thing. And I guess is just a quick tangent. When I hit this neutral B, that was fully in punishment of like you naturally drifting in towards me with the forward air.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah. Like, I'm just calling that out with a Warlock punch, because you tend to just, like, drift into me without taking care of your... Or, like, making sure that you're attacking me, like, pretty recklessly. So even though you are putting out a lot of attacks now, you're still putting yourself in harm's way. So... You kind of do it sometimes, but it's like, how do I say this? This is another, like, I've coached a lot of Yoshi clients, so this is like the line of avatars behind me, but it's more like the line of what past Yoshis that I've coached in the past. Another common thing that a lot of Yoshis do is like they tend to autopilot their aggression with their normal like falling speed, and they forget the fast fall. Yoshi is a floaty character, so if you don't fast fall, you spend a lot of time up there in the sky, which gives your opponent more time to figure out what's actually going on. And the more time you give them, generally that's worse for you.
Right.
So make sure to add some fast falling to your aerial approaches as well. Not all of them. Oh, dropped my controller. Oopsies. You don't have to fast fall all the time, and if you fast fall too quickly, you might cancel your aerial and nothing comes out. So you just want to work on the timing with that. And I can show you it too as Yoshi after one more Ganon match. But it's good to mix up your airspeed both like horizontally with like your aerial drift and vertically with your fast falling. Does that kind of make sense? Both with the fast falling stuff and the teching stuff?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, I will do one homie stock and then we'll play it out. Oh, you don't got a homie stock. Or you want to do... We can play this one out.
Alright.
Yep. 2 stock move set or rule set. Good grab. I kind of like down throw mostly for Yoshi because you could get like an up air from it.
Yeah.
Good grab. Yeah, you just have to
There's nothing I got on to connect my moves too, but that's something I had to. Yeah, I don't drop that thing.
Smart.
I gotta remember this is not Smash 4, so it's not a sacrificial move anymore.
Roll away. And then roll away. And roll this way. Oh, the timing, I like that.
Wow, that's just bad. That's just bad DI right there.
That was bad DI, for sure.
That was definitely bad DI.
Okay, let's let me go back to Yoshi. We'll do a couple more Yoshi dittos, and I'm gonna try to highlight the power of fast falling, or like the application of it. There's both like the offensive capabilities of fast falling, like fast falling with an aerial to make yourself land faster, but there's also the defensive benefits of fast falling, where when you're getting juggled as Yoshi, you want to be able to fast fall so you have less time getting juggled by like a Palutena or like a Cloud. Because if you don't fast fall, you're just an easier target to hit in the sky. Because you're just so floaty. Let's see here. Let's see what chat's saying. August says, remember, me brawlers never leave home without feint jump. That's true. Actually, I like being weird, so I like doing the head-on assault right now. Even though it sucks. Tingle, Tingle, cool input. Oh, okay. Tingle's in the chat now. What's up, Tingle? Buzzy, I feel like he needs to commit a bit more with moves like forward tilt, grab, and egg, at least in his past gameplay. You're using egg more now, which is great. And you're using grabs more now, which is awesome. But yeah, with grabs, do down throw for combos, and if they're at a higher percent, just like chuck them off stage. Just like,
Yeah.
get them out of here. Take out the trash. What's your main? I'm a Yoshi main, but because I'm a coach, I basically main everybody. Because I have to know how to play everybody. Ooh, Battlefield. Let's go.
The one stage I was told never to learn how to play, and I refused to listen to that advice.
No, Battlefield's good. Because you do stuff like this. Don't forget the fastball. See how you were in tumble right there?
Yeah.
You can't fastball when you're in tumble. So you have to break tumble with an aerial and then fastball. So
Okay.
I like using up air to like regain posture so that you get fastball.
Like, okay, like,
Yeah, just an up air to like snap out of it. Snap out of the tumble animation.
okay.
Alright, ready?
I'm gonna keep that in mind. Oh yeah, I don't even have a taunt anymore.
You took out your taunts?
Yeah, I took out because I used this for the, I keep forgetting the dog. I haven't got that muscle memory yet. But I used it to, what's the level before? To break out of, What the? You can do that?
Yeah, you do that. This is a Kuya
Dude, I
classic.
didn't know you could do that. That's awesome. Oh, okay. I did not know that. I did not know Yoshi could do that. That's crazy.
That'll be a that'll be a fun movement drill for you after the session to practice doing that. Up smash. See how you were in trouble there again?
Yeah, I was thinking about it and have it.
Yeah, so up air here. Up air, okay. Like after you get launched super far, just do an up air so you get access to your fastball. Because
Okay.
if you're just tumbling like that, it makes it pretty predictable. I know how to play Hero Chara. I know how to play everybody.
That was another kid off my picking up was Hero.
Hero's fun. Hero's super fun.
But that was only for to contribute to Toriyama.
Up air, up air, up air, up air. There you go.
Okay.
So you're breaking it with double jump, or you're breaking your tumble with double jump, which is fine too. But because Yoshi's double jump is...
if I do that.
Yeah, like your double jump is very important, so I wouldn't burn it too quickly if you could just do an up air instead when you get launched like that. Oh yeah, you could even do nair too like that. Perfect. Good up smash. Oop. There you go, perfect. I was doing a lot of nair out of shields there for you.
Oh, did not expect that. No, I'm not gonna lie. I can't believe I fell for that. Many times I see someone else do that.
Mm-hmm.
That's a reaction thing.
What
I
happened?
won't do that again.
You want to do the
I
Yoshi
can't believe I
drill?
fell for that. Yeah, I definitely won't do that again. Battlefield is a stage I want to master.
The
One, for two reasons.
yeah, what's up? What's the two
For two
reasons?
reasons. One, because I know certain somebody's who can't stand that stage, so he hates it. And the other reason, I know a lot of people who love that stage, and sometimes when I'm at tournaments sometimes, and they want to ban stages. That's one thing that don't ban, and they end up picking that stage, and I'm pretty terrible on it.
Yeah, most of it is.
I can be good on.
Oh yeah, what's up?
I can be pretty good with what was say, Final Destination, for example, but not Battlefield.
Mm-hmm. There's the benefits of Battlefield. You can pressure people from under the platform. The ground is mine.
Not what I meant to do. That's okay.
Oh, nice. Almost. That was good.
Oh wow, I was surprised I missed that. I was very surprised I missed that. I don't usually miss that.
It's because
That's probably the one combo I'm very. What happened?
No, it's because I did a nair to interrupt it. If I didn't nair, you would have hit that for sure. Nice. I was an airbender there. Oh, I could have done more up airs.
I feel like
Good movement. I like it. And there we go.
facing immaculate.
Oh, okay.
I can do that. It was there. Like, I'm gonna try it.
Good shield. There you go. I need the quicker nairs coming out. Not a fair, I need nairs.
That's one thing. Is it necessary to really know how to turn?
It's nice to parry, because you do some funny punishes like that. Confetti party.
Yeah, I didn't know how to do that because I feel like against sword characters, the Yoshi I think is very useful.
That was the forward air drift punish. Nice. Pop. Smart. There you go. You an airbender there. That was perfect. Ah. Hmm.
I missed that completely.
That was a little roll in. Little roll in read there. Yeah, you are using other aerials now, which is great. So like instead of only using like full hop fair, you're using like short hop approaching nair, which is great. You're throwing out some more back airs, you're throwing more eggs, all good. You're doing the earthbender and airbender mix up too, which is awesome. It just makes your defensive option less predictable. So it's harder for me to punish it, and you're applying it really well. So awesome. Oh, run up nair. Oh my god, what a forward smash. One, yep. You love rolling in there. Good use of fast falling with the nair.
Getting hard vibes here.
I got the double jump! No, I got it. Good grab. Oh.
I tried. Only thing I knew you don't do that, but yeah, I still managed to do it. As I know it's a control habit for me.
Yeah. Forward air is just so tempting. Big meaty move. Oh.
It's funny, they're using my old Yoshi name.
Ooh. Roll in. Yep. Good air dodge.
Thank you. The only reason why I did that because I did that too. That's different.
Nice. Good forward air. Oh. The power backer.
The power, yeah, definitely.
Nice. Nice. The double jump away to disengage. Loving the movement here. That was beautiful.
Oh God.
Yeah, Kind of fell out. Kind of ran off the stage for me. You were playing really well though. Like that was really good.
I could not tell what I was playing because I didn't see the bottom of the stage.
You were so locked in, you forgot that there was a little cliff there.
Are you floating me?
No, but that was good.
Okay, I flipped it.
That was a good round. I don't want you to. Although it ended in a blunder, you were making some really good decisions there. From like,
That's all that matters.
yeah, like, and honestly, it's such an easy fix to just tell you like, don't fall off the stage like that. That's such an easy fix. But yeah, no, now you're doing a lot of. I saw you do both like using your dashes to be more evasive, making me whiff, and then you get your punish. And then right after that particular interaction is done, the next time you became an earthbender, you held your shield and did an arrow shield after I hit it, which is perfect. So really good job there. I will say you might be, in terms of stage control, because you still have that little bit of a habit of like running away most of the time, like in neutral, you're naturally cornering yourself on the stage, and that gives me a slight positional advantage because I have more stage to work with behind me compared to you where you're stuck on the corner and you don't have stage to work with. So part of Smash, or like one lens that you could see Smash as, is fighting for stage control and fighting for the center so that you have that positional advantage. But because you were like constantly running away from me, or like fully disengaging with like your double jump and then like drifting towards the corners, that just gave me a lot of room to work with and give me free pressure against you. So I think for these future matches, I want to see you be a little bit more aggressive for center stage and being more stubborn in keeping center stage instead of just completely retreating.
Okay.
Is there a sword character you want me to play as that you want to practice against?
Lucina.
Got it.
Lucina. Pretty much any variant of Link, but in this specific case, I would say Kid Link's. Nintendo 64 for the win.
I'll play some Lucina.
And man, I'm just thinking of all the girls I need to play against. Lucina, Joker, King K. Rool, Link. Oh, by your chance, are you any good with Bowser Jr.?
I got everybody.
Interesting. That's one kid I want to work against too, is Bowser Jr. And I know someone in chat probably knows why I say Bowser Jr.
And that's the Driftin' Fair. Gotta watch out for
Oh,
that.
I didn't air dodge. I was fully expecting the air dodge, but didn't air dodge.
Good grab. Nice.
You gotta be careful with that move.
Oh, whoops. There we go. Up smash. Who's my worst character? Bayonetta, probably. I made a
I
video.
tried Bayonetta. Well, no, I'm thinking Ballas, not Bayonetta.
A little rough DI there.
Just gotta get familiar with the characters. I know what direction she know. That's another thing I don't know how I do very well is DI on new characters I'm not familiar with. They say there's a way you can tell what direction the DI on any character, but
Yeah, I
I
think
don't know how me. God,
The more you play, the more you'll like get used to like where to DI. But it's,
Yeah.
for the most part, it's pretty intuitive. There's just a couple like moves that have like weird case. Great use of using back air there. That's highlighting the range of that move of your tail.
Yeah.
That was good. Roll in. Yep.
I keep doing that.
It's natural. A lot of people, when they get knocked on the ground and they're next to the corner, they kind of panic and just hold in towards the stage. So that's why I'm constantly doing it to show you that you're doing it a lot. Just a little call out. That's
Hey,
a
before I do that,
that's a
my
fun
favorite.
rule. Oh, what's going on?
No, not that, not that, not that. Here we go. I don't know why I like this soundtrack so much, but I like it a lot.
Nice.
It's like I get a better feel of the character.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh. I mean dash tagging. Nice. Oh.
yeah, see that I gotta know how to defend against that. I knew it was coming, that's why. But I don't know a good way to really get around that.
That one's just a little
At least not yet,
tricky.
anyways.
Ooh, air dodge for me. Oops. There's the back air. Back air so good. Long way. Big range. There you go. Aha.
I can't remember that.
That's the nair out of shield habit.
Good joyer.
Just like Yoshi's left to hold shield a bit. Because they want their nair out of shield, so they shield more from me. Good use of double jump armor there.
All right.
That was that's just more of like a you habit thing of like you like to do. You're starting to do normal getup a lot now, so I just wanted to see if you would do it again. So I just covered that option. But that's like a big thing in terms of like Smash is like your opponent, or I mean, if they're as good as me, you know, most players aren't gonna think this far ahead into it. But if you're playing against a really good person, they are like keeping mental tabs of any patterns that they see in the match, and they're gonna use that against you. So like with the shielding all the time, or like the normal get up from ledge, it's like, it's not that any move is inherently a bad option, it's just like it becomes bad when it gets predictable and punishable. So you, as like your player yourself, when you're playing, you want to think like, am I doing this option a little bit too much? Like, is it getting punished? And if so, what alternate option do I have here besides whatever I'm doing to get out of this?
Okay.
Let's do one more Lucina match, and I think I want to see how you play against a particular character that I have, because I really want to see how you deal with different types of opponents or different types of characters.
Okay.
And I also want to make sure you're not rolling in from ledge anymore, because that's a fun one to fix.
Where are you? Maybe I said that many times. Should be on my. No, that's why I couldn't find it. I saw you send the daytime, the evening version of that stage, and now you send the daytime version of that stage.
Oh, for the Animal Crossing stages?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we don't have that setting. We gotta play at nighttime. We won't get the nighttime version.
3, 2, 1, go!
Up smash. Jump from ledge, I like that. Mixing up your options. Nice. The drag down back air is beautiful.
Gross.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for that.
That range, unreal.
I'll do it again. Whoa! What a forward air or forward smash. Nice. I like that. Oh. Oh, the grabs are coming out.
The pokes are real.
Roll in here.
Oh. I'll go, boy. I forgot.
Yeah, I can still swing back.
I gotta go for it. I like to call that guy from Greed. Oh, I didn't have a jump. That sucks. What the?
I'll make it back.
Wow.
A little overhead
Well,
swing.
oh yeah, that's right. He's not Marth.
One an extra note that I have that I'm gonna write down is got a lot of notes sprinkled out throughout today's session. I love Hero Accelerate. Yep, that move's super fun with Hero. Okay.
I had to call Kamikaze though.
I think I need to see your kill confirms, and I really want to figure out, like, I want to see you hit more like the bread and butters of like up tilt to up air to kill. Just because I think right now your main way of killing me are like straight aerials, which makes me survive a lot longer. When we need to update your lethality, so like common combos like the up tilt to up air, or more consistent edge guarding strategies would be really nice to see, just to make your Yoshi scary to fight against. Because right now it's mostly just like straight
I forgot about that. That is another thing I was getting is edge guarding with Yoshi. It's a lot better than when I first started, but I know it could be.
Yeah, edge guarding with Yoshi is super strong. I think it's just like I've been swatting you out with my sword. Oh, nice egg. Good movement there. Oh, wrong way for me.
Yeah, that's another thing I see a lot. One of the players I see do a lot is up B out of shield with Lucina.
That's good.
Yeah.
There it is.
See the move, it didn't respond.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for the shielding. Yeah, like, if you land an up tilt at high percents, I would just, like, double jump it and just full send the up air. Ow. Good grab. There you go.
Well, I got boys probably got them. Well, it's supposed to air dodge, but
Double grab. Oh, that's still hit.
what the?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Detect those. Let's get you back off stage. Nice. Different ledge option. Roll in. Nice. You didn't do it. Nice. Doing some forward edge guarding.
I wanted more than that, but I couldn't think of anything else to do.
Okay, you're doing this backwards jump from ledge a lot now, so I gotta start punishing that. That's a RAR.
Okay.
But yeah, that's a cool thing
definitely
too.
work.
You get to adapt mid-game. You adapt to the opponent's adaptations. Okay, let me change my character.
You adapt fast though.
I mean, I coach, so it's like I just watch, or I'm a really good observer. But then that's like kind of a problem in my gameplay where it's like in tournament when I used to compete a lot, my game 1 would be like the worst because I'm spending most of my time figuring out what my opponent likes to do. And like I'm studying my opponent. So the more that I'm studying, the less I'm actually fighting. I tend to lose game 1. But then with this second and third game, because I have the download more like comfortably, that's when I start shining. So that was like something that was my like thing, I guess. I'm gonna go Jigglypuff. And make you
Okay, I need to keep that in mind.
Yeah, but it's also good to have like a general game plan. So like with you, it's like like using like having consistent edge guarding strategies would be really good for you. But also I do want to see like a kill confirm with like up tilt or into up air, or like a down tilt kill confirm, or even like a like forward air into like an up smash. Like I know I said not to use forward air too much, but there is still use for it.
Okay. Well, I know the Jigglypuff, that was not really I think it was the forward tilt. This one. Yeah, she's pretty floaty.
Yeah, I'm pretty floaty.
I'd like to do this one more.
I mean, you still use up tilt. Oh, well, that's an option.
For anyone that plays Smash 1, we call her Jiggly Curve.
Nice. I haven't seen that one from you, so that's good. Good mix-ups. Oh, you're living. Hit a rest for me. $5. Chess owes me $10 for what I did earlier in the session. Just kidding. Like, you're doing the drag down back airs, which is good. And that's another, like, kill confirm.
Oh, that's a hit.
Oh my gosh. Almost.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay, that's why. I'm thinking.
I'm living.
She's basically a lighter version of Kirby.
Yeah. Best move in the game.
Didn't even do that.
Stop that. There you go. Good old Nair. Uh-oh. Oh! I'm carrying everything.
Oh, wow.
And then you rolled in. Don't forget to break your tumble, because you definitely could have just done an aerial to not be in tumble there. Because when you land on...
I'm trying to keep that a mental note, but I'm still failing at that, but I'll get to it eventually. Once it gets to a point to... Oh, I gotta do that again. We got to get the chip in the curve again.
Yeah. Just Like whenever you get knocked far away and I'm not comboing you, just do an up air. You don't
Okay.
lose anything. It just helps regain control of your character. Or you can do an air. Up air and air. You can do anything, to be honest, if you're so far away from me. But I like up air.
I get the feeling when you said up there. Up, I said I went that way. Not that.
Chara, where's my $5? I hit a rest for you. Roll in. No roll. Good roll. Good job. Nice.
Oops.
Wait, you don't have a jump. You don't have a jump. Alright.
About that oops for.
Yeah. A little oops.
At the Yoshi man, that's one of the things you have to be really aware of.
Parried the
Yeah, we wasn't
scoop.
doing that.
What a range. Nice. I gotta recover low now. Okay. Good range with the backer.
Wow.
Read the oh yeah, if I land the rest, I recover faster, so it'll be harder to like punish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but if I whiff it, Chara, $5. That's another $5 to me. Uh-oh, big punish from you. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, if I whiff it, you could charge that up.
Oh yeah, she did have that one smash man. Yeah.
The dash grabs. Nice. Oh, the egg snipe.
Wasn't go for, but I didn't math. Got this mark for that.
Oh, double grab.
Oh, that still works.
Yeah, that one.
That was just me risking it. I thought I could go past it. I know you can block it, but I know you can't.
You can block it. I
get
think
the animation counts.
the timing that you
Yeah, you
did
can
it,
block it.
you can block it for sure. I think the moment that you rolled is when you like rolled into the last hitbox of the sing.
Yeah.
So you had the right idea, but you just had to wait like a little bit longer. Chara, $15. 50. I'm using. Let's do one more Jigglypuff match, and then I'll play. Why do you not have $15? Can you ask someone in chat for $15? Just kidding. I don't need the $15.
Another thing I'm not really good at, and it's something I believe the patient thing is saying, like, you know how you got projectile characters that just shoot projectiles all day long? That's one reason I wanted to play against like anybody like Link, Banjo, mainly Link though.
Yeah. Okay. After this
Not like
one, I'll
more
play as those campers, like those camper characters, like a Link. But that's when like you have to be very. Oh, well, that was sick. That was also sick. Nice. Go back off stage. That's when you have to use your mobility very precisely. Oh.
Okay. I got that habit. I know I'm doing it. I'm aware of it, but I haven't got the habit of doing it. Yeah, you did go fast.
Another $20. Good back air. Love the back air spacing. Love the pressure here.
Is that too pressure?
Or like because you're like close to me off stage, I'm getting scared of getting hit, so I have to be careful.
Oh, yeah, because to me it didn't feel like it is.
Like you're pressuring me by staying near me. Nice. Oh. Oh. Poke. Good grab. There's the nair. Good old boot. A lot of dash grabs happening. Oh, dash tag. Poke.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm just really punishing this this dash grab that you're doing now. Ooh, pivot grab. A little different. I like it.
Oh, that links up too? Wow.
Yeah, that's a in my area we
That
call
is
that
one-
the welcome to Walgreens. Okay, let me play as Link for you. And I'll I'm going to play
I think I-
intentionally campy. I don't usually play
Yeah.
campy, but oh wait, let me switch my guy. Yeah, I don't usually play campy, but just to like simulate like a Link player that's throwing a bunch of projectiles. I will say as the Yoshi player and being put in those situations, you need to use Nair a lot more because that's your quickest aerial and you just need to like get in and interrupt the camper from throwing a bunch of projectiles. If you do like forward air or back air, those have like a little bit more startup time in the aerials, so you might get hit before they come out and the camper wins that interaction. But if you do a Nair, and if you manage to trade, that's still good because it interrupts them just mindlessly throwing out projectiles at you. So yeah, for most like projectile users, I would definitely recommend just nairing a lot more and being both very aggressive and in their face, but also making sure that you're protecting yourself when they try to throw something out too.
Okay. Do you think it's necessary for me to learn Yoshi combos? 'Cause I've been looking at this one Yoshi combo video, and I can't exactly say how important that is. 'Cause I know neutral is more important than that. If that makes sense.
I think they're both important. Sorry, there's a frog in my throat. I think it's important to have some combos locked down and like ready to go whenever, just to make your damage output more intimidating. Because right now you are hitting me with just like a bunch of stray hits and a lot of grabs, which is fine.
Yeah.
But the reward that you're getting off of it isn't that much. We want to maximize the percent that you get from winning neutral.
Okay.
You can play, what's it called? You can play in that stray hit, like hit and run playstyle of just getting a multiple stray hits over the course of a match, and that's completely fine. But it's also good to just like know a certain combo or two, just so that when you land those combo starters, that you get more bang for your buck there.
Yeah. And that's one of the things I know I need to work on. I believe that it's also a big weak point for me, because I believe it can make or break of a match too.
Yeah, I would say if you were to pick one combo, I want to see you do like up tilt to up air, but then if you can hit your opponent with like the other side of up tilt, so like when the tail hits behind Yoshi, hit them with that part, because that gives you more time to react to like jump up there and hit him with the up air.
quick question though. When they say buffer a move, is that like you just is how do I explain
Hey,
this?
Sans. Oh, you just
I
want me to
want to
explain
you
what buffering
you
is?
yeah.
Yeah. Here, let me show you an example in match, and then we'll start fighting. So we're not actually fighting, but we're just starting with a match. We are locked in, Sans. We are locked in. Okay, so buffering basically means that when you input something near the tail end of like an actual move animation, that the game will do that for you. So I could like do a down tilt and then press jab during the last part of down tilt, and it'll give me a jab the first possible frame that I could do it. So
Okay.
I'm not timing down tilt and jab perfectly. I'm just doing down tilt and then pressing jab during like the last couple frames of down tilt to tell the game that I want a jab.
Okay.
Same thing. You could also just hold. You could hold inputs during an animation to tell your game like I want to do this move right after this. So I'm gonna do a down tilt and I'm already holding shield, so the shield pops up immediately.
Okay.
So that's what buffering is. There's some other application, like advanced applications to it, like slingshotting, but we don't have to worry about that right now. That's just like the idea of buffering. You could also do it in kind of like when you're getting hits, like when you're in hit stun, you already start inputting a move while you're flying to tell a game like right when I'm done flying, I want to do this move. Does that kind of make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. All right, let's do.
So like for example, if I
yeah.
did this,
Yeah. So you for that
so like
combo,
so
you want to buffer a
so
full
basically what I'm
hop.
doing, I'm holding the up tilt, and I'm kind of holding the up and the tap button at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's like telling the game like after I do this up tilt, I want to do the short hop aerial. For the combo though that I was talking about, it's a kill confirm, so do that high percents. For up tilt into up air, you probably have to do a full hop or even like a quick double jump into an up air for that combo to work. Yeah. Alright. Whenever you're ready.
All right. All right. What's it?
That does 10? Jeez. Nice. This is perfect. The moment you get your opening, that's when you like go all in and just pressure the heck out of them.
No, I gotta be careful with that. Ow. Never mind.
There you go. That's the combos I want to see. Up smash.
Okay. Except for that one.
Yeah, don't run into the up smash. Remember to keep yourself safe too. Let's toss you off stage. Nice. I like the use of eggs for some anti-zoning. Oh. This might kill. Oh, it doesn't kill. Oops.
Okay, well now it kills now.
Yeah, that'll kill for sure.
Excuse me. I can make it.
I like that. Man, this move's slow. Nice.
It did shit didn't show a hop version.
You could also
I thought you do
do.
it. I think they get big characters. What the? Why did I fly up like that? That's weird.
Bah.
Okay. That is one hero of time right there.
I'm over here. Almost. A little
I
slow.
didn't play this fast enough. I think Young Link was who was it? I'm pretty sure Young Link's down air hit twice. I don't know if Adult Link's is like that.
Oh, like a pogo stick?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
know Young Link you can hit.
both of them can pogo stick. Here, let me go to
Okay,
Young
well,
Link.
so both versions. So all three versions could do that.
With these types of characters, when you're like kind of close to a camper, they're going to do an option in response to you being close, in hopes that they could reset it to like them spamming projectiles at you. So you gotta watch out for that. So
Okay.
I'm gonna play Young Link now, and the moment that you get close to me, I'm going to do a particular move or like a particular option that a lot of campers like to do, and I need you to figure out what I'm doing and figure out a way to punish it.
Okay.
Young Link.
What do you mean know how to play
I need to
Yoshi?
get four. I need to get 4A out of my game plan for the most part.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna play in a particularly stereotypical online Young Link fashion.
Okay.
And hopefully you'll figure out what's going on. And I need to remind myself that I'm like embodying a character right now. I'm not playing as me.
2, 1, go!
Nice.
I could have had a better option than that. That's what I feel like he's faster.
I could throw out more stuff, but
Yeah, he definitely feel like he's faster. Yeah, he definitely feels faster.
yeah, compared to regular Link.
I think he's good though. Alright, I'll do that move.
That should go. Uh-oh. There you go. I like that. You said the character was Kirby. Another roll in there for me. That doesn't kill! This character sucks.
Well, seriously, I just one that had problems with. I beat the Link character, but barely though.
Kirby's a good guess. Shaolon. Oh, you threw the bomb back at me. Stay back! Stay back, I say! Average Young Link gameplay right now. Uh-oh. Nice. Love the Nair edge guarding. Love the Nairs in general. Oh,
You know
thank
that
you.
Yoshi player's name was he played the shop at Yoshi. And he had a Yoshi got about that Yoshi fan there out of his field. Yeah, he definitely shoots faster.
Shalom. Uh-oh. I blew myself up. Stay back. Oh, you want to parry it?
Not quite. More like trying to block it and jump out of it. Man, only thing that Link needs now to kick him because he's just fat.
I have not pressed the A button in like a good minute. Nice.
The lane player, he's like, hey, you gonna push the A button? What is that?
Yeah,
What's
what
the A
is-
button?
Oh, I gotta go here now. This is the point where they just throw out smash attacks to clean up the stock. We can get ads in a stream. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay,
I was random.
that was good. Oh, the boomerang saved me. Chara, you need to type what is happening in the match for Shalom, because they're stuck in an ad.
Oh, I know what I can do.
Best move in the
Not what I
game.
wanted to do.
Stay back. I have flaming arrows.
Oh, definitely.
Nice. Ooh, a low fair. That was scary. That was good. Good tech.
Oops.
Regular online Yink gameplay happened. Good nairs.
I have a kid that's like, yeah.
Nice. I gotta recover solo.
That is crazy.
Yeah, that was a good Chara. Alright. There you go.
It took it long
fine.
enough.
Took a while. Oh, you're a Bowser Jr. meme? Heck yeah, Shaolon. Okay. Now pop quiz, and we're nearing the end of our session. What was the
Alright.
habit that I was doing to avoid you? So like when you got close, I did a particular thing over and over.
But I didn't run to the other side.
I did run to the other side, yes.
Throwing a bow and arrow. I said throwing bow and arrow. Throwing a boomerang, and then you run to the other side.
How did I get to the other
Use it.
side?
Oh, and then you got the whole bomb thing.
Yeah, or what? Not even thinking about I was throwing a bunch of projectiles. There was something I did before I ran to the other side to let me run over there. What did I do?
Other than the bomb?
Other than the bomb. So when the Yoshi got close to me, what did the young Link do to avoid the Yoshi? And then go to the other side.
Run to the other side.
Yeah, there's a in between here. So there's like we're missing step 2. What let Link go to the other side?
Look, I know it wasn't an up striker. You didn't do very many A attacks.
I did not do many A attacks.
Yeah,
And it's not any of the projectiles either. So it's something that I did when I saw the Yoshi being really close.
you block.
I did block. We're getting closer. And then after the block, what did I do after that? Chad, you could answer
You roll
too.
behind me, then I won't say you roll behind. I don't remember you rolling either though.
I was
I'm gonna
rolling.
assume you roll behind me and you ran to the other side.
Yeah, so that's the main thing. So the rolling part is the committal part of the camper. So
Okay.
when you're playing against a camper and there's every zoner has like a set of like things they do in response to like the opponent getting close, and a very common one is that they like to, when you try to swing at them when they're sitting in the corner like on the right, they'll roll in towards the stage behind you and then run all the way to the other side and reset spamming projectiles, because they're very avoidant, or like these types of players, they're very avoidant. They don't want anything to do with Yoshi. They just want to press the B button for 5 minutes straight until you're at like high percents, and then they do a smash attack.
Especially on a battlefield.
Yeah. So with that information, you need to change your approach to punish their escape option. So if my escape option is rolling in because you're close, you just wait. You do literally what I'm doing to you, where like you wait at roll distance and you punish them with some type of move. Because of that, what you're doing was good. Like, you saw the value of Nair landing on me, so I didn't get to do my thing anymore. I would recommend practicing aiming your eggs too from a short hop, like in the air. So like you would make your aerial pressure like a lot scarier.
Any recommendations of how to perform that?
Yeah, just go in training mode and just practice hitting some bots that are just standing there, and then like you definitely have to practice like the arc of it, but you'll get used to the range over time. It's hard to explain because like you have both like the angle that you could throw it and the power. Yeah. I would just do like no power at all and just like throw the egg kind of forward so it like comes down at like kind of like a waterfall effect of an egg.
Okay.
So
what I would do, I would set that. I see if I can try to get I can try to record the opponent and try to get him in the air, and then record from that point, and then launch the eggs up that way.
Yeah. So honestly, your game plan is fine against zoners. You just have to figure out a way to make them like halt them from spamming for a little bit. And I think that's when you start off the match doing like eggs and nairs to open them up, and then you start doing all the cool things because they're not in position anymore to like shoot a bunch of arrows at you.
Okay.
Yeah. Once you get that first hit, you need to send it. And then if they make it into neutral, you just rinse and repeat. Good morning, Kel DeSoto. Thank you for subscribing, Shaolan. I appreciate it. We're near the end of our session, so we're going to do a tradition that I love to do with all of my clients, where you get to pick my character for our last match.
Oh man. Uh, I guess we can do. I guess we can do King K rule.
Okay, I can play K roll. Any particular reason why, or is it just like you want to get better against heavyweights?
Get better against heavyweights.
Gotcha. Chat, which color do I pick? We have green, we have red, blue, yellow, pink, black. What kind of color? What is this color? How would I just? It's like a dark grape color. White. Pink, purple, person. Okay, I'm going pink because I saw pink first. Maroon, yeah, maroon. That's the color. This
got a single
is
tournament coming up Sunday.
this is the oh, a Sunday. Hopefully,
I have a weekly single tournament I go to.
you're gonna do. Or I wish you the best of luck.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be hitting certain more, hitting some of these things.
Good shielding. Honestly, I wouldn't really mash pummels at low percents because they could mash out of the grab.
Okay.
Like just toss them at low percents.
I gotta know that habit come out.
Big combos.
Bah. That's the thing I need to start avoiding. I know I can come out of that.
Yeah, and you're at a super high percent. We need to do it again. Got it. Oh.
Okay.
Love down air.
I was thinking about it, but I didn't do it.
Good nairs. Roll here. My crown. Oh, that could have been a jab block. That's okay. I'm moving. I'm moving and grooving. Good nair. Love the nair. Oh. Oh, I might be dead here. Ah, I messed up. That's okay.
I thought he was gonna be coming a lot longer than that.
I just messed it up. That's all good.
He just gave me an idea.
More down smash.
Try it. I can't do that either.
I did down smash like 5 times in a row, chat. I think that's enough to do it again.
Why? I didn't hit.
The King K. Rool has armor on the when he throws his crown, so you gotta grab him or hit him near the end of that move.
Okay, I know I can hit him from the front. I know that for sure. Okay.
What a range! Straight,
I did not expect
straight
that.
through the gun. Whoa,
Jeez,
that was
truck.
that was abrupt. Um, good old down air up smash. But yeah, I think you're playing with a lot more diversity in your moveset. So in the beginning of today's session, you know, it was mostly just like forward airs and grabs really that I was worrying about. But now that I'm seeing you like slowly but surely use all the moves in your kit, especially with like nair, back air, up tilt, eggs. Down air is cool. Down air is I think you
But
should
down
use
there
down
is
air.
situational.
It's like situational to Yoshi mains, but I think when you're playing, when you're on the other side of it, people just see down air and they're completely terrified of it because they know it does like 30%. So there's like a bit of a fear factor you could work with there. So you could throw it out a little bit more too. Down air is also really good against people that are dodging a lot, like rolling and spot dodging, because it lasts so
Yeah.
long. So it like you do down air on someone that spot dodges, and you'll still hit them near the second half of the move.
Okay.
Will we get the Lil Z special? Hopefully. That'd be cool if I collab with some more bigger names. But yeah, I think you improved a lot since the start. Hopefully I've been a good coach for you. And you learned something along the way and had a good time. Before I sign off, do you have any last questions for me before I head off?
No, not for the most part. I just want to focus on practicing on those rares and focus on Yoshi's combo game and of course his movement. So I'm probably gonna spend a few hours doing that. I know in one of your videos you had, I'm pretty sure it was you, that had advice about playing against level 9 CPUs just to get the hang of just landing the combos and stuff like that.
Yeah, so I think a really good like sequence would be to one, practice it in training room, just to make sure you get your inputs right. I would say treat it like you're going to the gym and you're getting your reps in. So do it like 5 or 10 times facing each side. That's one big thing about fighting games that most people don't practice, is like they only practice combos facing the right side, but the moment you do it on the left side, it's like completely different. So
Yeah.
make sure you do 5 to 10 times whatever combo you're working on in training mode. Then you bring that practice it against a computer. It doesn't have to be a level 9 CPU. If you want to tone it down a bit so to ensure that you're practicing the combo, feel free to do that, and then tune up the level after you get comfortable with it. And then from there, that's you could do it like in coaching sessions with me, like practicing your combos, because like these arenas, like these are friendlies at the end of the day. So that's where like I would want you to like experiment and like try new things in Smash, because there's always something new to learn. And then the very end part is you going to a tournament and seeing if you land the combo. Like, can you do up tilt to up air as a kill confirm for your bracket on Sunday? If you can, that's awesome, because that proves that you're making progress. And if it doesn't work, think like, okay, maybe am I doing the up air too late, or are the percentages kind of off, or am I not adapting to their DI? It's just a lot of stuff like that. But as long as you're learning and improving, or as long as you're learning, you're improving, which is always a good sign. Yes, also raw backer is good.
Servers, I got a bunch of guys I can play with there, and I need to pay more on well, I'm doing quick online magic to get your Elite Smash. I have that too.
Oh yeah, Elite Smash is also a good practice, because there's some sweaty players on Elite Smash, I'll tell you that. Like they're playing like it's grand finals at a tournament, and it's like, this is good practice. Like they really want the GSP. And for the viewers at home, GSP isn't everything, but I think it's a nice baseline assessment, but it's not everything. I've definitely lost to people that have way less GSP than me, and they're just playing really good, and vice versa, where like people have a ton of GSP, but they actually kind of suck. So, but getting into Elite Smash is a really good goal. It's a really good benchmark goal for you, where it's like, okay, I'm in Elite Smash, or I made it to Elite Smash. that is a very objective thing to measure, where it's like, it's kind of like a you made it type of satisfaction.
Really? Yeah.
But yeah, I'll send you some notes in our DMs later about what we
All
talked
right.
about. This stream will end very soon, but then you'll be able to rewatch all of our games and you could listen to what I was saying. You can see what chat's been saying.
Okay. I'm definitely going. You probably gonna be definitely be doing this again. Hopefully, the next time we meet in the ring, I'll be a lot better.
I'm looking forward to it. You could also message me like directly if you want to do another coaching session as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
All right.
but awesome. Great job today. Oh, and yeah, if you have any other questions, feel free to just message me directly too.
All
But
right.
yeah,
Copy that.
I think that's everything. So with that, I want to say thank you again for having me. I hope you had a great time. GG's and have a great rest of your day.
All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate you taking the time to help me out.
Of course, anytime. I appreciate you. All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Well, you have a good one.
You as well. There we go. Cheese of Truth. W stream. We're gonna say goodbyes. Fun times. We're gonna say peace. Let's smash again, and then we're gonna do the. What's the? That one's funny. Hear the roar of my full force neutral attack. Chat, did we watch the new Guess to Smash Ultimate character? It uploaded. It was scheduled to upload like at 8:30. Did y'all get it right? This one I feel like was a pretty honest one. I don't think it was too difficult. Spoiler, yeah, it was. It was the puff. Okay. It's doing good on the viewership section. Let's see what chat is saying. Wow, you spoiled it for Buzzy. Guess I know now. I'm so impressed when people like just get it first try. I hope people see the clips that I'm hitting in those shorts too, because some of those clips are pretty sick. Or I'm pretty proud of it. They're just like nice to watch. Yeah, it's Ganondorf, not Jigs. What am I talking about? Can you please remove my debt of $25? But I hit all the rests in the world. I hit like 5 rests. I'm gonna do some post-stream content for the client here to just showcase some combos. Let's do it on the Young Link. So if they're at like 100s and you manage to get an up tilt, you get an up air, and if they're a bit higher, it should kill like that. So boom, boom, super simple. Hitting with the forward part can work too, but it's a bit tighter. So it's probably best to do like the reverse hit of it. Hello, how you doing? Another common kill confirm is the spike hitbox into an up air. If you get a grounded spike, you could do up air, and if they're closer to the ground, you can get up smash instead. Might not kill, but yeah, let's try 90. If you hit him with like the highest part of the up smash, it'll probably be best for you. Other common Yoshi kill confirms that I like is using drag down back air. Oops. So something like that is pretty nice. You could also do like drag down 2 into a forward smash. This one is kind of hard to get, but that's when you apply your drag or your RAR to it, or you just do it from a platform and just land on someone with it, and that's pretty consistent. At higher percents, you do like a drag down, I tend to just automatically do what the client was doing, where like buffering and up tilt, and usually that would like help out. Oh my gosh, like that. That's a pretty fun combo to do. What else is there? Forward tilt doesn't really kill confirm. Forward tilt's better for low percent combos. Like forward tilt to up air is just very natural. But usually when you get those juggles, you just want to see how many up airs you can do. Why are you beating up a child? This is a... I am not beating up a child. If you get falling up air, you could do some pretty nasty stuff. So at like lower or at higher percents, you do... Oh, whoops. Oh my gosh. Come on. Come on. There we go. You do a falling up air into another up air, but you just have to time it well. Like that. It's pretty nice. Let's see if I get it true. One last time. Come on, I saw it. One last time. Pop, 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 pop. Whatever, that's fine. Let's make it lower. If you get around like a lower percent, you could be able to do a falling up air into a down air. Whoops. Like that. And that's some nasty damage, and if I do it at a higher percent, it could kill too. You just want to make sure you get that boost. It's pretty nice. At lower percents, falling up air is a hard combo starter, but if you get it, it's pretty sick. So something that I was practicing is like the quad up air, which is a little tricky, but it looks like that basically. Bop, bop, bop. And this is just a good one to practice. Landing nair can go into like a forward tilt. Actually, hold on. So there's like a strong hit nair and a light hit nair. If you get the strong hit, it might not come too far away, so you just go for a grab. But you get the light hit, you do tilt attack into like whatever combo you could think of. Like that. At lower percents, you could even do like something like this, basically. What other combos do I have? I have a lot of combos. There's a lot of combos that Yoshi has, but those are like my favorite ones. Back air to back air. Beautiful. Into the good old edge guard. And I'm sure there's more. Nice quick crash course into some Yoshi combos for my client to practice. And then besides, like, you know, edge guarding and stuff. Let's see here. How do I learn the coach? Well, first you gotta learn the game first, and then you get the coach. But coaching is a different skill set from playing. I tell this to everybody, like, you could be a top player and just be a terrible coach because you don't know how to, like, make ideas clear for the person. So you just have to really watch out for that. Youngling shield blocked it, bro. Fun fact, I'm kind of a good coach but a terrible player. That's completely fine. What's another combo? I don't know. Okay, I think that's enough post-stream content for him to watch the combos. Oh yeah, there's also the jab block setups. I know you could do two, but I'm honestly so lazy and I just do one. Cause I hate the feeling of doing the second dash up and not getting it. So I just do one. I'm lazy like that. I used to do two, but if they're like a skinny hitbox, I just do one jab block. You never do jab blocks with Junior? It's hard to do jab blocks with Junior, because you need a move that like sets up a tech chase situation pretty well. Maybe like a nair, and then you need a follow up after. Let's see here. I have a client that plays Bowser Jr. He's sick. Down tilt or nair? Okay, maybe at a lower percent. 6-7. Ooh, look at that. Imagine not teching. Oh, you need to get like the... Oh, I messed it up. Bop, bop. Oh, I got it the first time and I can't do it. Honestly, that's fine. You believe in me? Fine, 68. Okay, I'm going to eat breakfast now. So, at the end of the day, or just in summary, we did the session with the Yoshi player. Some general tips is to use all of their aerials in neutral, primarily like back air, nair, fair, and maybe down air. You could also use up air as like a landing option too. Just being able to mix up your aerial approaches with different types of aerials makes your gameplay a lot better. And when you start seeing that they're shielding more, you could start going for more grabs. So you could do like an egg lay from the air as a, like a kind of like a tomahawk, but even better. Throw more eggs at me. Don't forget that Yoshi has eggs. It's a really good anti-zoning tool. And a lot of Yoshis have kind of like these preset options that's really easy to punish when you have Yoshi matchup experience. Specifically like that out of shield nair. I got a lot of shield breaks today, and that's precisely why like Yoshis will sit in shield and wait for someone to touch the shield and then they do the nair. So just make sure you're mixing that up. He started off really good with like certain combos. Like he was doing drag down, back air, up tilt, up airs, which is really awesome. But besides that, he didn't have too many combos to punish me. So it made it really easy for me to like, or it didn't stress me out too much. Wow, 43% off a back air. And I can't do it anymore. But yeah, just understanding how the combos work, and you could just use more Nair, because Nair is just such a quick, great move for Yoshi. That sets up a lot of other things. He needs to practice roaring more, so like with this, and just getting used to like that movement, and also just like positioning yourself. Like you don't have to roar everything, by the way. Sometimes it's more consistent to just like play with your back facing your opponent like this, and that's completely fine. Roaring is just a nice option to have, a nice movement option to know that it exists, but you don't have to do that all the time. And just movement in general. So something that he was doing that was really kind of messing with him was he would never break out a tumble, and that made it really easy to edgeguard him. So this is what I mean. Can you do like the full thing? Dude, Young Link. Can you like... like, he would stay in this like ragdoll animation and just drift like that. And the problem with this is that you can't fast fall with this, so it just makes yourself a really easy target. So just do an up air to like break out of it. Or you'd use your double jump, but you burn your double jump. Just so you'd fast fall more. Whoops. But yeah, that's mostly it for today. Really fun guy. Had a great time. Hopefully you learned a lot. Yeah. I have a problem with fast falling to my doom. Well, don't fast fall to your doom. He also did this a lot. This like backwards jump, which is pretty cool, but it got predictable and he started running into a lot of my hitboxes. But yeah, great stream. Alright, I'm hungry. My stomach's rumbling, which is telling me that I need to eat something. So, GG's chat. Thank you for hanging out with me, and hopefully I'll see you soon for my birthday stream. Hopefully I'll see y'all there. Alright, peace.